All right, it's Monday, July 28th, just following up on the SPY. Here is a little bit of the down move. After buying some puts here on bar number 4, I believe, but watching it. And here's a little down move that I kind of anticipated would likely happen, even if it wants to head higher, taking out some liquidity, the lows of the day, this little pivot down here. So at the moment, we have a downward little bias. I just scaled out to set up kind of a no-risk scenario. I bought those 645 puts at 825. Just scaled out at 910. They traded at 924, about a point higher if you want to kind of just take profits into this move. But now if you scale out, you can kind of watch and see if it heads a little lower. I mean, the bottom line is we're at a little exhaustion risk up here. Opening price action didn't look like the momentum was really going to continue to start the week. We are still above the midpoint of the prior day, so anything's possible in terms of holding here and eventually, maybe just consolidating before a move higher. Or it's possible that, maybe after taking out the high of the previous week and we're below the open, who knows, if we're going to start this week negative all week long. There's a lot of earnings coming up, so you don't really, until those earnings are announced, it's hard to expect the market to fall all that much. And yet at the same rate, it's hard to expect the momentum to continue up higher as we wait for some of these key reports this week. And if anything, they can be positive and bring this, and continue this strong uptrend to the upside. But I think in the short run, this type of movement, it's not surprising to take out a little liquidity to the downside. You don't know really if it's going to, sustain itself too much with this strong uptrend. But, at least for now, you can kind of take small little base hit kind of trades when price action unfolds. And in this case, to me, it was unfolding to test a little lower. So, you can see here taking out that liquidity area here, the low of the day, there was like a double low here and then this little pivot. And then obviously, not obviously, but I mean, it's, you can see it clearly pausing here at this point. So maybe it was just a flush down and then we start higher. So a lot, it's going to depend on how this structure unfolds, but I just wanted to follow up that it did follow through to the downside a little bit this morning. I'm scaled out. I'll see if it, I'll watch 50-minute price action, maybe get a surprise, and we do get a move through the midpoint of the prior day and head to those lows. But given the earnings coming up this week, I think the SPY is going to be tricky to trade, and there'll be certain price action opportunities along the way, but we're just going to have to kind of judge how this daily bar closes to start the week, and then kind of go from there as the earnings kind of will help, I think, dictate where it goes for the rest of the week.